First, download the KanKan app through the App Store on your iPhone or Android. The company profile can be set up via the KanKan website. However, just give us a call and the KanKan team will be happy to complete the initial setup for you. For instance, we'll help you onboard all the employees with their titles, department information, etc. We'll also add projects, suppliers, and related company information. Once the setup is complete, you and your employees will be ready to create and manage your first expense requests. First, log into the app. We will talk about other features in the app in a future workshop, so let's go straight to adding a new expense. Go to the Expense tab at the bottom, and in the top left corner, click Add New Expense. Here you will input all the information about the expense. First, enter the description, for instance, business meal. The date is pre-populated as today's date. However, you can modify it as appropriate. Type indicates the type of expenses, such as accommodation, food, travel. A standard list of expense type is already set up in the system. However, if you want to add a new type of expense, that can be added as well. You can either leave the project field blank if the expense is not related to a specific project, or you can select the project. These projects would have already been created during initial setup. Then you can enter the amount, currency, and a picture of the fapiao if available. Note that if you select the currency other than RMB, it will be translated into RMB since it will be your base currency. The exchange rate would have been preset in the system, but you can update that as well. Please note the fapiao recognition feature on top allows you to simply take a picture of the fapiao, and then the fields will be automatically populated. Now you're almost done. Add an attachment for the fapiao, and click Save. Please note that this expense has not yet been submitted for approval. In summary, the Add New Expense button allows you to add and track expenses, but not include them in a report for submission yet. We'll show you what we mean in a second. Now, suppose you've tracked all your expenses throughout the month, but have not yet prepared an expense claim. At the end of the month, to initiate the claim, you will go to Applications at the bottom of the screen. Click on the plus sign at the top right corner. Here you will see the 4 expense categories: purchases, cash advance, business trip, and reimbursements. For illustration, we will first create a reimbursement report. We will name this report Expense Claim for March 2019. Next, you can import all the expense items you've added throughout the month by clicking on the green Add button below. Select all applicable expense, then click Confirm. Now you've quickly created the expense claim request. Next, you need to add a review flow. That is, who will be the ones approving your request and sending out the reimbursement. For instance, your boss will approve, and someone on the finance team will handle the disbursement of funding. Submit and done. You'll automatically be directed back to the summary page and see that this request has been submitted. The status is currently shown as pending. We will come back to it later. Following the same procedure, we can create a purchase request with an external vendor. Select Purchase and fill out the relevant information. Suppliers will have been added during initial onboarding or can be created in the backend. Enter date. Note this can be a past or future date. Description, we can put office equipment. And then enter the department that is making the request, the relevant currency. Now you need to add more details about this transaction. Click on the green Add button and fill out the details. For project, once again, you can leave as blank or populate. Enter the unit price, quantity, and add fapiao if available. Then save. For purchase orders with larger amounts, the payment may be made in installments. That's what the current payment is for. For instance, for the month of April, you only need to pay down 30,000 out of the total bill of 100,000. Edit review flow as we discussed earlier. You can now save the application or submit when you're ready. Now we'll go to the reviewer screen and check on the 2 requests we just submitted. Log into your account. And you'll see the 2 requests that we just submitted in the Approvals tab. To review the request, click into one of them. You'll be able to view the details and any supporting document. For demonstration purposes, we will reject this one, and the reason will be insufficient support. Confirm, and it will get sent back to the employee for revisions. By the same token, you can approve the request so that it will go to the next step for fund disbursement or payment. Now let's go back to the employee's view again. Go to the Applications tab. You will see the status has been updated for the 2 requests. For the one that was rejected, you can go into the request, see the reviewer's comment in red, make edits as necessary, then submit again. That concludes our demonstration.